Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Evil Dead, the game, is out now. I just did my first 2-hour stream of it. I ended a little early just because the game came out super late at night, and I wanted to get out my first impression video for you guys, as well as my gameplay of my first match as Demon, first match as Survivor as well. But anyways, I just wanted to get out this first impression video because the game is what I expected. It is really fun. Also, if you haven't known already, I never watched Evil Dead before until just last week, where I reacted to the full first trilogy, so go check those out on the channel. The reactions are up. Very fun, very good movies. But anyways, back to the game. This is like the most first impressions. Again, I only have 2 hours of gameplay. I've played like 4 matches, I think. But yeah, first let's talk about the positives. The Demon gameplay. I only played 1 match of Survivor, by the way, and then the tutorial as well. But the Demon gameplay is really cool. The zooming around, they put a lot of detail into the camera work and the POV of the character, as well as the whole game mode itself and the map scale, the different changing weather, the quality of the game, like the visuals, the sound design, the music is really high quality. I was enjoying it a lot. Now, the bad part, the gameplay itself is very extremely clunky right now. I feel like they should have done some betas. I know they did 2 Xbox betas, but not everybody was involved in that. I didn't even know about it at the time. I feel like by the time they did the 2 betas, the game was so like small and not a lot of people knew about it. So I don't know if they got the right feedback from it, and they didn't do any betas on PC or anything as well. But the gameplay itself, like when you possess as the demon, when you possess a deadite, or if you're just playing Survivor, it's not just the gunplay. The gunplay is fine. The melee combat is really clunky and really bad right now. You press a button and your character is swinging, you press it again, he's not going to do anything because you're in a huge animation. It does a lot of just huge animations and invincibility frames while you're in those animations. So sometimes as a demon, you'll use one of your most powerful abilities that has a 45-second cooldown on it. You press it to use it on a Survivor, but they dodge it because they're in another animation. They're already like swinging at a zombie or a deadite, and that completely just wastes your ability because they have iframes. They're also like when you do a finisher on someone, you have iframes, and then you like slide towards them and swing. It's very clunky. I don't know how to explain it. There's probably going to be gameplay up, and you can just tell by looking at it that it is very clunky. And once you play it, you're going to notice it's very bad. So I'm hoping they fix that. That's just my first impressions. Like, the gameplay itself is not that good. When fighting, of course. When zooming around as a demon, it's super fun and just taking in the whole environment and everything. Really good. But yeah, for a first impressions video, I just want to get out like some of the complaints and things that they could fix if the devs ever watch this. So clunky gameplay, definitely I feel like that needs to be fixed. It's really bad. It's like, I don't think I've played a game that clunky before. Because the formula of the game, what it has on paper, it's really cool. And if the clunkiness just went away, I feel like it would just be perfect. They have a lot of replayability. The skill trees for every single character are like 7 pages long. They're so in depth, I don't even know what's happening half the time at the main menus. I don't know what's happening in the game half the time either. What I do know is that it's just very clunky. But besides that, another thing I noticed, they have a lot of really cool things at the menu, like in the loadout section and stuff. You can scroll through all the characters, zoom in on them. They have super HD renders. You can slow down time and like take cool screenshots. But for some reason, when searching for a match, you can't do anything. Not a single button. You can't customize your loadouts. You can't even go to the options and customize your key bindings. You can't do anything when searching for a match. You're just staring at a blank screen. Or not a blank screen, but you know, a screen with a character on it. So I feel like that should be addressed as well, but gameplay of course comes first. I just feel like that's kind of a weird thing because they have so much to do at the menus. But then when you're actually searching for a match, you can't do a single thing compared to VHS or Dead by Daylight, where you can customize your characters, you can wait in the lobby and see people. I don't know, it's just a little weird. And I know Survivor queue times are like 3 minutes right now, so you just have to sit there, can't do anything. Demon queue times are really quick. I was getting matches within like 30 seconds, so that's pretty good. But it's still just weird, just clicking and then waiting there. I don't know, I feel like that should be addressed as well. But of course, again, gameplay first. And yeah, I've only played like 4 matches, so I can't give full impressions. This is first impressions of what I noticed from my first ever stream of playing the game. So don't think this is like a full review or anything. I'm gonna play the game a lot more and stream it a lot more. I feel like this game and VHS are gonna be my main games on the channel. I just don't know how long I would be able to stick with this game if it remains that clunky, because it is like extremely bad. The game itself has so much potential, and I hope the devs see this. I hope a lot of the community feels the same way and wants improvements. I don't know if it's the tick rate of the servers or what it is. FPS is perfect. The game is such high quality. It's literally just the melee combat, I feel. It's just like swing and then swing and then swing, and sometimes you get stun locked. I don't know. I don't know how they made it this way. I hope it's a bug right now. I mean, I know it's not, but I hope it's not too hard for them to fix it, because I really want this game to be good, and I'm super excited to play more of it on stream. So check me out, twitch.tv/justgavinbennett. Hoping the devs see this, and yeah, hoping everybody else gives them the feedback they need to make it a little less clunky. Also, I feel like switching weapons to Survivor, there's no option in the key bindings to do that. You have to press your melee button and then it takes out your melee, and it does a swing instantly. So I feel like there should be an option to switch over to your melee weapon. Maybe, I don't know. That's just an option. Just something I came up with. I don't know. Don't hurt me. Just giving suggestions here. But yeah, because you have to press your melee button to do a swing and then you have your weapon out. I feel like you just scroll wheel, switch over to your melee. You don't have to do a full swing, because the animations are really long in this game. So if you switch over to your melee weapon, you have to do a swing, you just slow it down. Oh yeah, and one last thing. In every other game, you can hold W and sprint, and you can press like D, and you'll be like sprinting. You can move your mouse and like sprint kind of sideways, but not really. In this game, if you do anything, you like, it's hard to explain. You hold W, you sprint. If you try to turn the camera at all to keep sprinting with holding W and then press like D or A, you completely stop sprinting. I don't know how to explain it really. I'm really bad at explaining things. But what I do know is that also feels very clunky, so maybe they can fix that as well. First impressions, again. Everything else felt really, really cool. Again, sound design, visuals, FPS was perfect. Yeah, there's not much else to complain about except for that main clunky problem. So yeah, if you picked up the game, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you think it's clunky? What do you want fixed? What are your first impressions? How cool is the game? How much are you enjoying the game so far? What level are you? And what is your favorite character to play? That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video.